Vinay, you mentioned, so in the overall spectrum of the organization, there could be, um, multiple vendors offering the same service, right? But then it comes to the sustainability. And I have heard it from many leaders that in any enterprise, or especially BFSI, from the risk mitigation perspective, they try to keep multiple vendors. Is that true? And how
It is.
far it is true?
It is true. It is very much true. The reason is they are twofold. And being a technologist and being a part of the budgeting piece, it's true on both sides. I'll tell you why. Because when you heavily invest in one technology,
Mhm.
the risk, if that technology goes down,
Yeah,
your organization suffering a blackout or a downtime is very high,
correct.
which is why. And then that is one problem. And the second problem, when you come at the budgeting perspective, is if you have only one partner,
Mhm.
they tend to think that, ab to ye humse hi lega, so whatever price I quote, it's gonna be accepted because you have a lock-in.
Yeah,
That is why a multi-vendor strategy is important, right? But a multi-vendor strategy needs to be run as a strategy rather than as a consequence ki char logon ne le liya, so we are calling it as a multi-vendor strategy. Correct? It needs to be a strategy as a decision, as a known decision that has been taken that, okay, we are going to work with 2 or 3 partners. We're going to redistribute the load across all three, which would ensure that one, I am diversifying the risk of investing in all three. If one goes down, I have the other two, right? If two goes down, I still have one, right? All three going down will be a difficult choice. But
so
yes, organizations do that to diversify the risk there.
who takes this decision?
It is not the budgeting team which takes the decision. The reason is budgeting team ko doge to sabse, they will look at the cheapest one, right?
Yeah,
This is a decision which is taken, I would say, uh, at a leadership level where the CTO level, which you can say, where you can decide that, okay, let us not work with one vendor, we work with multiple vendors. Yes, the count of the vendors needs to be agreed upon on a common platform. And there is also one more thing, that all the three vendors that you're working with needs to bring similar capabilities on the platform, on the
oh,
table, right? If if one vendor is not being able to give you a solution which the other two are giving, bringing them on the table just because you want diversity would not help.
yes.
All right. So you need to work with like-minded vendors, like-minded solutions, and still being able to run your business. But yes, risk diversification is really important.